Hello Rob, hello commentator, welcome. Just getting a few things set up. Currently, I've not actually put this, the link to this anywhere other than my Discord, because it's for you guys that are subscribers to the channel. That's where I want to be eligible to win this, so intentionally I've left it off public forums and things. Let's go ahead and get a few bits set up. Hope you're all well. It's fantastic scenery, by the way, guys. If you haven't already got it in early access, it is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to be going from Manchester to Heathrow, and once we've done that, we're going to then head back to Manchester. Listo 612. If you notice at the very top, actually, I've got developer mode on today, and that's because the patch is broken. Pretty much all the airliners, even without the mods. And there's a workaround in place where you can, as I have done today, insert. You can go and, as if we did. In fact, if you guys remember, when the liveries broke, it's the same process. So we have to open project editor, create a new project, and then resync and reload the aircraft when we're on stand. And then, at least the test that I did earlier, it worked okay, and we didn't crash to desktop. So I've actually done this full flight already as a test, just to see what happens. And it looks alright so far, he says, without jinxing it. So this is the first time I'm doing a giveaway, and it's a prize that's been generously donated by Max from Mako Simulations, the guy that's created the Manchester Airport scenery, and we're on Vatsim as well, so it's given me a lot to think about. Be sure to check the terms, link to which is in the description for the video you're watching now. Bobbington 4 Alpha is what we want. Insert. And the other thing that we can't do now is use the initb page, because apparently if we input data into there, it messes it all up. So we're not really doing a full MCDU input today, for risk of either causing a crash to desktop or breaking the sim. We'll do 24. So we can't get our fuel calculations or anything like that either. Master switch, start. Yeah, to be fair, if it was me, I would be hanging on for the giveaway as well, seeing if I can win that, and then I'd be going ahead and purchasing it anyway. Wait for the APU to fire up. There's a little sneak preview now out the window. It's still a work in progress. It's version 0.5 at the moment, but it's incredible for what is the progress that's been made already. Let's see what the ATIS information is for Manchester. It's nice to see we can find our stand number straight away. We're at stand 25. What were we? Speedbird 85 Romeo. Stand 25. A320neo, and what other information do we need? Information Lima. 23 right in use, transition level 60. QNH 1019. I'm just going to go ahead and put that in because we know that we're not going to go any further. We've only got Manchester ground, clearance delivery and Manchester ground on at the moment. Hey Mariner, welcome. You're an exclusive small group of people that are going to be entering this contest, most likely. I want it to be eligible to my subscribers basically. Setting a few things up, and I'm conscious I don't want to push the sim too much because I've already had a couple of crash to desktops, annoyingly, and I'm keen to avoid that. Very good, Mariner. Hope you're okay as well. That was interesting. Just saw the battery flick off and on. Oh, there it goes again. Very odd. There goes Virgin 747. I think he said he was off to Miami or somewhere like that. Let's go ahead and get our clearance. Was it Listo 2 Romeo? He's going to change that. I know he is. He's going to give me a Samba departure or something. If we crash at any point to desktop during today's live giveaway, what I will do is I'll go back into the sim. So I'll reboot the sim. And then we'll just do some general aviation flying. We'll ditch the Airbus or any of the other airliners. We'll just fly around Manchester and the local area for a bit whilst we host the giveaway. Yeah, we've surged with subscribers over the last week or so, which is amazing to see. Really nice to see, actually. And yet we're on Vatsim, so we're live with ATC. Manchester clearance, good afternoon, Speedbird 85 Romeo at stand 25, Airbus A320 Neo with information Lima, QNH 1019, request IFR clearance to London Heathrow.
QNH 85 Romeo, you've fired an incorrect flight plan. I will correct your flight plan and send you by text, but you are cleared Heathrow on the Samba 1 Romeo departure, squawk 0732.
Cleared by the Samba 1 Romeo departure, squawk 0732 for Speedbird 85 Romeo.
Speedbird 85 Romeo, be back quick.
How did I know he'd do that? So that's sim brief again, making you have to pay for Navigraph. So 23 right. I was intentionally trying to break things earlier in the sim by changing the MCDU, and it, touch wood, it didn't cause any problems, he says. Oh dear, you know what? We're going to have to insert that one, and I have to remove the other airway. So we need to remove Samba. Honolulu, sorry. Samba, November 859 to Honolulu. So it's just a different airway. Insert. And hopefully that hasn't mucked it up for us. So let's have a little look. So we're going to zoom all the way to London Heathrow. Lovely, that looks good. And then we're going to turn around very quickly and then head back to Manchester. All well and good, he says. What's our fuel? Just make sure our centre of gravity and things are all okay as well. Okay, that'll do, I think. Don't want to push the aircraft too much. Nice one, Guido, thank you. Good luck for everybody entering the competition. I will go through the terms and conditions once we start pushing back. YouTube actually, they actually set very strict rules in hosting giveaways on YouTube. So I've had to create a full terms and conditions PDF, which is available on Discord, and I can then sort of like very briefly touch over it on here. So we're fully ready. Let's get rid of, with Pushback Express, let's get rid of the jetway. Close the door. Lovely. And where are we? So squawk was 0732. when I refreshed the aircraft, it pinged us back on stand with all the engines and everything on, so it was all a little bit odd. So there's bits that are on that shouldn't be on, but that's not through fault of myself. And Manchester clearance, Speedbird 85 Romeo is fully ready.
Speedbird 85 Romeo, contact ground 12185 home. Nice work.
Thanks for your services, ground on 12185. See you soon. Speedbird 85 Romeo, bye. Click. So that's Manchester ground now. And we've got beacon on, lovely. Manchester ground, good afternoon, Speedbird 85 Romeo's at stand 25 with information Lima, request push and start.
Speedbird 85 Romeo, Manchester ground, good afternoon, stand 25, push and start approved, face north.
Push stand approved, face north, Speedbird 85 Romeo. North? I think he means sort of like that way, basically. He says. Now, I'm going to press Pushback Express. When I did this earlier, on one occasion, it instantly crashed. So we'll see what happens.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead, flight deck. We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Roger. Release the parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing.
The patch has really messed up this simulator, I tell you. I tried to talk about it on the Microsoft Flight Simulator's Discord server, and I got fire back from all their little fanboys. So we're not getting anywhere with that, unfortunately. There goes that Virgin 747 off in the distance there, guys. So whilst we get the engines and things started and we push back, let's go through these terms and conditions so you guys know how to enter. The entry period has started today. Or it started now at pushback, and I have to explain these terms and conditions in full, so bear with me. As I said earlier, it's available in PDF format on the Discord server with a dedicated giveaway channel, but I've also put some very quick basic conditions in the video description below, so check them out. To enter, you must do 3 things before we land back at Manchester Airport today. The first one, you must be a subscriber to my channel. So click that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Secondly, you must join us on Discord as well. So you have to, in the description there's a link to our Discord server. Join us there and make sure you review the rules tab and accept the rules. Click the react button and you'll be given the frequent flyer role, which will meet the second eligibility criteria. And third, you must answer a question that I will ask during today's live stream, and only the correct answers will count for that. So the first thing you need to do is be a subscriber to the British AvGeek YouTube channel. Secondly, join the British AvGeek Discord server and get that frequent flyer role assigned by accepting the rules. And thirdly, you have to answer a question that I'm going to ask during the live stream correctly. Only 1 entry is allowed per person, and they must be present when the draw is made at the end of the live stream, to ideally claim it there and then, but the winners have got 24 hours to claim it via Discord by contacting me directly on there. There are going to be 2 winners drawn today. There's 2 prizes to give away for the Manchester Airport scenery donated by Mako Sim, and the prize is basically unique codes that allow us that allow you to buy and download for free. Just joining. I'm just sorting out some bits for charts before I get ready for taxi. If we crash the desktop during the stream at any point, the stream will continue. I'll probably end up playing that promo video that was released earlier today whilst I reboot. And we'll start another flight back to Manchester. I'll pick a random airport nearby and we'll fly GA light aircraft back to Manchester. The entry period for the draw ends when I land at Manchester Airport. and then I'll be working out the winners when I arrive back on stand here at the airport. So I'll go ahead at that point and process the correct entries live on the stream. So good luck. Let's see. Just getting my taxi charts ready. God, I've been so busy I've not even got my charts ready. What on earth? Amateur. Cool. There we go, that's our charts. We can go ignition norm, bleed, master, crossfeed. Get that taxi light on. It's B-Bird 85 Romeo ready for taxi.
Seabird 85 Romeo, taxi holding points Mike 1, runway 23 right, via Delta, Papa, Kilo and Juliet.
Taxi hold point Mike 1 for 23 right, via Delta, Papa, Kilo, Juliet, Speedbird 85 Romeo. One thing I have noticed is we now taxi like an absolute rocket, and we get weird things like, so all the takeoff checklist is already complete now, except for spoilers arming. But you might notice that as we taxi, we'll get very quick, speed will increase very quickly, as it already is, and then randomly the spoilers might deploy, the speed brake might deploy. So the patch has really messed with the whole way the aircraft handles, basically. The Manchester Airport scenery is a work in progress. Make sure you join their Discord server as well. I think I've put a link to it in the description, but if not, let me know. It's definitely on the promo video, so check that out for the link there. And basically it's an early access price, so this is version 0.5 currently, and the price will go up when it hits version 1.0. But in its current state it is absolutely stunning. I need to go on to Papa, which is here. I mean, look at the detail, it's just absolutely fantastic. Aviation buyer Desvite, Tag, welcome. There's lots of Black Friday deals on, actually, guys. Just saw the question, apologies. I've put them all on my Discord server, so the ones that I've found that are particularly good, I've listed them all on Discord, so that they're all in one place. Let's see. We're taxiing really quick, so if I turn left here, this is Bravo, and Kilo is next. One thing I love, I'm about to taxi past it, is that I Love Manchester part of the apron that's in the scenery. It's just over here on the left. We'll taxi past it, but it's absolutely stunning. So look how quick we're getting already in this, just as we sort of taxi forwards. And mic 1 is that one. Good. Let's get rid of that for now. Yeah, that's right, Ludos. Yeah, so the we allow it to sort of run away with the speed up to 30 knots, and then the real-life pilots brake back down to sort of 10-11 knots in order to make sure that we don't wear the brakes out. From what we said, guys, ground traffic. Hope you're enjoying the little sneak peek as we go past all the terminal buildings.
85 Romeo, no further ATC, monitor Unicom 122.8. Have a good day, sir. Bye.
Monitor Unicom 122.8. Thank you for your services. Have a good day. Speedbird 85 Romeo. Bye.
Bye.
There's that I Love Manchester. So we get really quick during taxi, so it's something to watch out for. We're using the latest master, the dev version for the A32NX, but it requires having to do lots of workarounds, which require you to have developer mode on at the top here, and resync and refresh the aircraft when you parked on stand, and things like that. It's quite a headache, to be honest. But I wanted to do the flight today in the A32NX, so I've had to sort of make it work. Manchester traffic, speedbird 85 Romeo, holding at Mike 1, ready for departure, runway 23 right. Manchester traffic, speedbird 85 Romeo is departing 23 right, Samba 1 Romeo departure. Here we go. So leg 1 of the journey, we're going to make our way down to London Heathrow. I will then, when we're in the cruise, I'll ask a question, and you guys need to get the right answer to me and meet the other 2 pieces of criteria for an eligible entry for your chance to win one of the 2 unique codes. Let's rock and roll. Let's start the giveaway. So that's thrust set. Let's go Manchester. It's absolutely fantastic scenery. She climbs like a rocket now as well, so the flight model itself has been absolutely changed. So we're just creeping over that slat speed, so let's bring the slats back up, the flaps to 0, and disarm the speed brake, and go ahead and turn that autopilot on and see how it behaves. You can see already it's not particularly wanting to follow that line. Not quite sure where it's taking us, to be honest. I've seen people mention, yeah, so this looks like we're going into that death spiral that people have talked about. So I'm just going to fly it manually for a second. They've made this so difficult. They say that they've improved the autopilot, but they really have not. Let's turn this back on. Let's go. We'll just see what it does for a minute, because we are on Unicom, so there's no London control that could have a go at us for messing up the flight plan and things. We're going back into a silly climb as well. The aircraft's become a lot more difficult to fly, for those of you who are wondering. So it tends now to track the route really loosely like this. And that's having done the refresh, resync workaround that's currently in place. But it seems to be sort of flying us. I did this earlier as a test and it flew the line perfectly, but now it's doing its own thing again. But as long as we make it to Heathrow and make it back, we're all good. So just as a quick reminder, you need to make sure you're subscribed to the channel. You need to join us on Discord as well, the link of which is in the description, and also answer a question correctly by the time we return back to Manchester Airport, providing we don't have a crash to desktop, that is. So the question is this: what year did Manchester Airport first open? So I need the answer in the live chat. And you've got, it's about an hour or so, or an hour and a half maximum by the time we get down to Heathrow, turn around and come back. And I might ask a second question. During that return journey. Just going to go ahead and get those EGLL. Need the charts for London Heathrow. Only correct answers will be eligible. And you must meet all the 3 criteria set in order to be given 1 eligible entry. You only get 1 eligible entry, but you get the chance at both draws. So your name will be drawn twice if you meet the 3 criteria. So you got double the chance of winning. And also, because we're a small channel compared to the others, you guys have got an exceptional chance of winning anyway. It's the first time I'm doing a giveaway. Okay, so quite a few answers coming in already. And as we get a bit closer, I will remind you guys of the question. What is going on with this? There we go. The giveaway's happening now, flying for ATC. So we there are 3 criteria. What is the aircraft doing? I'm not quite sure. It's really difficult trying to host a giveaway and do the live chat and things whilst the aircraft's doing its own thing. So I'm not quite sure what it's doing at the minute. I'm just leaving it to see what it does. It seems to be levelling itself off. What a mess, guys. So yeah, check the description for the 3 entry criteria for those of you just tuning in. Flying for ATC, that question that you need to answer by the time we land back at Manchester is, what year did Manchester Airport first open? For context for that, I want to know what year the airport officially opened, as in the year that the operations began. So a little bit to think about. I think you're right. I think they all have ran left with an uncontrollable tip. Hello Flappy Boy, welcome. LTC Centre 1358 have just come online.
And 4000 for terminal almost. Speed at 7482, turn left heading 100 degrees.
Left heading 100 for speed with 747.
London Centre, good afternoon, Speedbird 85 Romeo, climbing through flight level 170 for flight level 190 inbound Honolulu.
Speedbird 85 Romeo, London Control, hello, Bovingdon 4 Alpha, arrival.
Bovingdon 4 Alpha arrival for Speedbird 85 Romeo. Paul, very good question. No, it's probably the short answer. This time round, they've really messed with a lot of stuff.
100, flight level 100.
So I'm currently using one of the dev masters for the A32NX. With a workaround in place. We're sort of testing and seeing how stable it is.
17 Delta, London Control.
But it still doesn't track the line particularly well.
EGCC 778, report your passing altitude, climb now, flight level 70.
So we've got Heathrow,
778, passing 3000,
Information Hotel.
200.
Flight level 70.
Sorry, flight level 70, 20778. Let you in.
Arrival runway 9 left or 27 right. They need to make their mind up.
Speedbird 7482, turn left heading 085.
I've got some
Left heading 085 for speed bridge.
days and months as well as years in the live chat. It's good to see lots of different answers, but lots of similar answers.
We're finding 150 degrees, EGCC 778.
I'm just planning for the descent as well because we are coming up to the start of the star already.
Section calling unreadable.
David, you did miss Manchester, but we are heading back that way, so we're going to head to Heathrow.
Whiskey descent altitude 2,000 feet, turn left heading 190 degrees.
And then we're going to head back. When we land back at Manchester, that's when the draw will end. And then I'll park up on stand and I'll go through all of the entries and work out the 2 winners there using a pickawinner.co.
7482 descent, flight level 80. Descend to 8,000 for sleeper 740. And just to let you know, flight level means you are flying on standard pressure. Altitude 8,000 would mean that you're flying on QNH, but for now it's flight level 80.
So what have we got? We've got variable wind at 3 knots, and the controller hasn't made a decision as to what. There we go. The aircraft's telling us.
79 whiskey left and heading 070 degrees, cleared RLS runway 04.
To enter our destination data. This will keep popping up now until we input everything.
Climb 180, EGCC 778.
It's variable at 3, but I'll just go with the runway heading. Annoyingly, this is the only transition altitude that it accepts now, currently.
310 and inbound go pool.
When we
338 London intro, hello, only control the TMA, monitor Unicom 122.8.
when we reach
Thank you, bye bye.
500 subscribers, guys, by the way, just as a side note, we'll be doing a 500 subscriber group flight on the multiplayer for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and we'll be flying around the Greek islands.
7482 descent altitude 6,000 feet, the Heathrow QNH 1018. Descend at 6,000 feet and then activate the rest of that for speed bridge 740. The QNH is 1018.
It's a busy day by the looks of it on Vatsim. We've got Jersey, Gatwick, Heathrow, Bristol, Manchester, all online, and London Centre coordinating everything above. I'm not using an improved flight physics mod. We're using a part of the A320NX. We're using the current master dev version. Flying for ATC, the giveaway, there are 2 prizes, and it's basically 2 winners are going to receive codes so they can download and purchase the brand new Manchester Airport scenery for free. A couple of Google answers by the looks of it. So on the way back, I'll probably ask a second question as well.
Speed at 7482, turn left heading 300 degrees. 300 for speed bridge 742 heavy.
I work in aviation, but I'm not a pilot or anything like that, I'm afraid. I wish I was. Interesting, the aircraft seems to be correcting itself now
Make sure that was
for the star. I'm not quite sure what it's doing, but
or 300. 300 degrees, 300. Alright, 300 for speed bridge 742 heavy.
so we're flying a Bovingdon 4 Alpha arrival into London Heathrow today, but we will have to line up with the ILS approach and then fly the entire thing manually because Asobo broke it. The diamonds that appear on the primary flight display are correct though, although they're a little bit high compared to what they were before the patch. You are allowed to ask, but I can't say, unfortunately. without getting in trouble.
EGCC 778 before you're heading to London 132.6.
Heading to 132.6, EGCC 778.
Right, Speedbird 7482, descent altitude.
Afternoon, Josh, welcome.
Established localizer, runway 27 right, descend with the glide path.
Alright, down to 4,000 until establishment on the localizer. For runway 27 right, speedbird 7482 heavy.
Speedbird 85 Romeo 1 ready, descend flight level 150, level by Soppit.
Descend flight level 150 when ready, level by Soppit, speedbird 85 Romeo. Goody good, I was just about to ask him for descent.
780 stand 243 with a technical special start.
So I've actually done
780, you're pushing
four-
the face to the south.
4 test flights over the last 2 days ready for this, and
Golf Oscar Tango, London Trade, pass your details.
it was only this morning that I was able to complete this flight, so we're doing okay.
Is Gatwick.
Currently we are... So we're tracking to...
Yeah, it does,
10 miles.
It does
We are 1,200...
seem to fly the line, but it's just flying its own invisible version of it.
Golf Oscar Tango, Roger, the London Connect correct, squawk 0304, it will be a basic service outside.
What was it, 1018 for the QNH.
Speed at 79 Whiskey, 04 clear to land, the wind variable 3 knots, apologies for delay, clearance.
Nice one, Josh. Good to see. The scenery, if you missed it, you can rewind the live stream and you can see the scenery at the very beginning as we taxied around. But it's absolutely stunning. Hello, Frizzy, welcome.
RS 148 with you.
Ludos, yeah, I work at Heathrow.
Flight level, 6,000 feet.
Carries 142, London Return, hello, squawk 0240, climb no flight level 70.
Squawk 0240 and flight level 70, Sky's 148.
London Control, hello, Pulsar 15, flight level 110, inbound at Oxford.
Pulsar 15, London Control, hello, it's the Jacko 1 Hotel arrival.
Jacko 1 Hotel, Pulsar 15.
London, hello, Alpaca 4 Papa Alpha.
Alpaca 4 Papa Alpha, London Control, hello, Lavno 1 Juliet transition, descend flight level 90, high speed is approved.
Roger, high speed approved, the Lambda 1 Juliet transition, descend flight level 90, Alpaca 4 Papa Alpha.
Speedbird 79 Whiskey, cleared 04 standstill.
So 10 miles from Soppit, we're just reaching that
And happy weekend.
requirement to be at flight level 150. I'm trying out, I'm not trying a PR at the moment, Josh, I'm trying the very latest master with that workaround where you have to go into the developer mode and create a project and reload the aircraft and all this other stuff that you've now got to do just for it to work. It's quite frustrating.
Alpaca 4 Papa, disregard.
Those of you who are just tuning in, welcome.
Speedbird 85 Romeo, after Soppit, continue to descend, flight level 130.
After Soppit, continue to descent, flight level 130, speedbird 85 Romeo.
Series 142 wide, climb, flight level 120.
What was I saying? Those of you who are tuning in, make sure you read the description. There's 3 ways you can, 3 things you need to do in order to enter the competition. If you've missed the question, then the question that I'm asking is, what year did Manchester Airport first open? And I want the year that the airport became open and operational. Josh, yeah, I hope they fix it.
Left heading 240 degrees to establish 27 right.
It's one of those where I think they it's been a particular headache for them this time around. So I do feel sorry for the fly-by-wire devs, the developers. They make exceptional progress, and then a patch comes in and just steamrolls the whole thing. But this is definitely the worst it's been. That's going to be us passing Soppit now, isn't it? So down to 130.
Speed at 2258, London Control, hello, cleared Cairo, Bentley 1 Juliet, squawk 6334.
Cairo, Bentley 1 Juliet.
Those of you who haven't already, make sure you have a little look at the promo video that I launched at 11 o'clock this morning for the Manchester scenery. It's absolutely stunning. Josh, just good question, just the year.
The station descending to flight level 140, pass your message.
Speed for 742 heavy. What runway are we clear to land on?
27 right, and you are cleared for the ILS.
Here's to the ILS, runway 27 right, speed for 742 heavy.
EG8270 on flight level 250, descending flight level 140.
EG8270, London Control, hello, just to give you a few more miles, fly heading 190 degrees.
190, EG8270.
Oh,
Egypt 780.
trying to deafen us all.
Stand by, brake brakes, carriers 1428, climb flight level 140.
So we're passing Westcott, WCO.
140, carriers 142.
Interesting.
Romeo, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, Speedbird 85 Romeo.
Carriers 1428, London now 132.
So that was very interesting.
1326.
It triggered the speed constraint of 250 knots, but the second we overflew Westcott, it put us back into cruise speed.
Taxi straight ahead, hold November, Bravo 3.
So we've rectified that. There are lots of bugs now, it's like starting again. I know there apparently are issues with the default aircraft as well.
Tango, contact you shortly. Break Alpaca 5 Papa Alpha Rudrag Rasta, descend flight level 70.
Onto direct route, descend flight level 70, Alpaca 4 Papa Alpha.
Alpaca 621, descend flight level 80. Speed limit 7482, 27 right, clear to land, the wind's variable 3 knots.
Clear to land, runway 27 right, speed for 747.
I'm listening out for you, although I've not really been paying attention to other aircraft, Ludos, so I might have missed you talking.
Will okay, thank you.
Egypt 780, request November Bravo to Echo.
Easy, situation Egypt 780, right on Alpha, hold November Bravo to Echo, report ready for departure.
Right, Alpha, we'll call ready November Bravo to Echo, Egypt 780.
Go for Oscar Tango, just
So we
report
do
your aircraft
20
for me again.
Bovingdon, and then rounding in. A couple of minutes and we'll be making a landing into Heathrow.
Requested routing is Burnham, Ascot, Barrett, not South.
Once we do that, we're going to park at Terminal 5, probably in the domestic areas, and then we're going to turn around and head back to Manchester
Just to confirm that,
for the second leg.
Burnham, Ascot and Barrett to the south, go Oscar Tango.
Kevin, I'm not really sure. I've not been able to replicate that issue myself.
Flight level 140.
After departure today, I deactivated the autopilot and clicked it back on again, just because it was doing some odd things initially. But there's a workaround at the moment where you have to go into developer mode. You have to go into developer mode and create a new project and go onto aircraft editor and resync. It's the same workaround that we used for the livery megapack braking last month. So follow those same things in that video that's on my channel, and that's basically the same workaround.
Leave Bovingdon heading 120 degrees, landing runway 27 right.
Leave Bovingdon 120 degrees, landing 27 right, speedbird 85 Romeo.
Egypt 780 and from November Bravo to Echo 27 left, clear for takeoff, the wind's variable 3 knots.
On the left, clear for takeoff is 780.
Alpaca 4 Papa Alpha, speed 220 knots.
The dev, I'm not really sure. I wouldn't class the dev mode as stable anymore either.
Descent flight level 70, speed 220 knots.
It's certainly doing its own thing.
Well, then go easy 3C Delta X-ray passing 2,400.
Have we got approach mode activated? Let's do that.
X-ray London Control, hello, climb now, flight level 170.
Climb now 170, easy 3C Delta X-ray.
Go for Oscar Tango, clear turn to the Heathrow control zone from the north, north of altitude 1,200 feet via star special VFR correction on the London KNH 1018.
Clear turn to the Heathrow control zone from the north, north of 1,200 feet, special DFR 1018, South Oscar Tango.
That is correct.
Wow.
Hello,
What is it doing?
Down here at London, City KNH 1018.
So it's not holding 120 anymore. So I'm gonna have to fly this manually.
25 Alpha Tango, hello, clear and via PDC.
So selected altitude doesn't work.
Runner 589, contact London 132.6, bye-bye.
Good grief, I'm literally gonna have to fly this all myself if this stays like this.
Runway 589, thank you very much, good luck.
Easy 32 Delta X-ray, flying now, heading 040 degrees.
This is stressing me out now, knowing that I'm having to fly manually.
Easy 8270, descend flight level 80.
Flight level 80, easy 8270.
There's Ludos.
Speedbird 85 Romeo, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, Speedbird 85 Romeo.
Good afternoon, TD8492.
Brilliant. I'm actually having to fly this now to the flight director.
Easy 8492, London control, hello. Break, Alpaca 621, redirect raster. Alpaca 4 Papa Alpha, descent altitude 4,000 feet for London KNH 1018.
This is the first time I've had to fly this manually for such a long period of time, so it is pushing me.
780, report your passing altitude, climb now, flight level 70.
Ground level 70, passing 2,000.
The passengers won't know a thing.
Ladder this road, good afternoon, Speedbird 21 Papa Juliet with you, maintaining 3,000 feet after takeoff from Gatwick. Speedbird 21 Papa Juliet, London control, hello, climb now, flight level 150. Climbing now, level 150, Speedbird 21 Papa Juliet.
Trying to keep hold of that flight director line.
Ryanair 7, correction, Ryanair 8750, London, hello, climb, flight level 150.
Go landing system on, let's go ILS mode. 10 nautical mile range, slightly low of that 7,000.
482 heavy, clear runway 27 right.
Oh,
please don't laugh. Yeah, this is actually quite. It's not too difficult trying to fly straight and level. You use the flight director to help you. So I'm making sure that we're on that horizontal green line.
750 squawk 5661.
5661, Granada 750.
Easy 8270, contact Gatwick director 126.825.
Some good answers coming in.
8270, contact Gatwick director 126.825.
It joined the ILS earlier, Kevin, but it lined us up. I think it was about
780, climb flight level 180.
5 nautical miles wrong of the ILS. So I haven't, David. No.
Speedbird 85 Romeo, descent altitude 4,000 feet. The London KNH 1018, range 30 track miles 27 right.
Descend 4,000 feet and QNH 1018 for Speedbird 85 Romeo.
Ryanair 8750, contact London control 132.6.
So what I'll do, once we get to route in again, I'll put us back onto managed heading and things like that.
Thank you, no speed, Alpaca 4 Papa Alpha.
Easy 8492, route direct Timber.
Let's do 4,000 set.
Alpaca 621, no
Reselect that.
speed restriction.
Yeah, so basically, Kevin, I had to fly the entire approach manually earlier as well. It didn't break like this, though. Our call sign, Matthew, is Speedbird 85 Romeo. This is the worst it's broken on me. It's frustrating because the test flight earlier went okay. Good to hear, Kevin, thank you, I'm glad that helped you out. I'm hoping we'll have a permanent solution, a proper package in the next few months, so do keep your ear to the channel. I don't think we're flying okay manually.
621 descent, altitude 4,000 feet, the London QNH 1018.
So earlier on today, that select manual heading select worked okay for us, so it is very odd. Need some speed brake though. That's what I do need.
Speedbird 85 Romeo, turn right heading 180 degrees.
Turn right 180 degrees, Speedbird 85 Romeo.
Speedbird 21.
It's like learning to fly again.
London control 132.6, bye bye. 132.6, Speedbird 2 Papa Butcher.
Yeah.
London, good afternoon, Speedbird 31.
We'll be okay.
And 547, Boeing
Not too worried.
India QNH 1018, I have added our speed. Speedbird 31 Foxtrot Lima, London control, very good afternoon. Please refund via umlaut, that's for the 27s, and I'll call you for clearance. We did. And I've still have altered from you. PM me your route and I'll update it. Thank you.
London Control, good afternoon. Tomjet 4335, cleared flight level 140.
Tomjet 4335, London Control, roger. Easy 849 at 2, descent flight level 80.
Adelaide 0, Easy 8496.
London City down there, London City Airport. We're still climbing. Yeah, so sometimes they will use single runway ops on Vatsim. What I'm going to do is we'll just see what happens if I go direct.
Speedbird 85 Romeo, turn right heading 240 degrees, descent altitude 3,000 feet, will establish localizer 27 right, descend with a glide path.
Turn right 240 degrees and 3,000 feet when established, descend with a glide, Speedbird 85 Romeo.
Yeah, Tango radar control service.
Radar controls off.
So 3,000, let's set that. Let's
849 at 2, contact Gatwick director 126, decimal weight 25.
let's just see what happens.
16825, Easy 8492, cheers, bye.
Yeah.
So this is now what happens if you activate and you try and fly an ILS with your autopilot, guys. Now, post patch. So it starts to turn, you think, brilliant, we're making good progress here, but then you can see we've completely overshot that localizer.
Alpaca 4 Papa Alpha, thank you, runway 27, clear to land, the wind variable.
And you can see how far off now we are. We're almost lining up with 27 left.
780, contact leader control 132.6, bye-bye.
So, I mean, look how far away we are from the centre line for 27 right. So we'll be flying manual all the way, which is it's really frustrating. The diamonds line up very well though. The magenta line is correct. The aircraft just can't fly it.
Sunday 4335, not a problem. You can now descend flight level 120.
Flight level 120, Tomjet 4335.
Speedbird 31 Foxtrot Lima, London control. Speedbird 31 Foxtrot Lima, that's a message.
This is interesting because we're using unreal weather as well.
Speedbird 31 Foxtrot Lima, cleared to Dallas, umlaut 1 Golf departure, squawk 6467. Information is India to QNH 1018. Dallas Party, umlaut 1 Golf, squawking 6467. India we have QNH 1018, Speedbird 31 Foxtrot Lima. That's correct.
So I'm going to get set up for the approach early because I want to be able to manage my workload. It looks like it's pulling in the new METAR data as well actually now with these clouds forming in front of us. And we're going to have to fly the ILS ourselves. So we've got visual of the runway, but we could just fly it using this. So we keep that diamond in the centre and we keep that one there in the centre of that yellow line, and that's us flying the glide slope. So we could just fly the approach like this. At least for the most part, and then we get to our minimums.
Romeo 27 right, clear to land, the wind variable 3 knots.
Cleared land 27 right, speedbird 85 Romeo. Yeah.
Golf Oscar Tango.
So it seems to be building in a bit better weather now.
Report barracks, Golf Oscar Tango.
So it's a 35-minute journey from Manchester to Heathrow. That's halfway through the live stream giveaway now. Slightly above that glide slope.
Gamma 42 Golf London Intro, good afternoon, descent flight level 150.
Descent level 150, Gamma 42 Golf.
It's really pushing me having to fly manually for so long. But it's not too difficult. I've got a lot of things set up early.
7879 London Intro, hello, readability is 5, break, Tomjet 4335, descent flight level 90.
Flight level 90, Tomjet 4335.
Losing that glide slope slightly. Let's get that nose down. Get that diamond back in line. Ooh, bit of turbulence there. So we've got a 4-knot crosswind that's now just been generated.
6768 London Intro, good afternoon. Alpaca 621 descent altitude 3000 feet, cleared for the Alice runway.
Yeah, to be fair, this is what it looks like outside my window as well.
London Control, Sivasana 0 with you, passing 25026.
Those of you tuning in, welcome.
790 London Control, good afternoon, climb now, flight level 180.
Make sure you have a look at the description for the video, join in with the giveaway. 2 prizes to be won. And also we're sort of checking out the new patch, having broken everything, so we've been flying manually for the last 5 minutes, which has been fairly stressful. Not doing too badly though, I've got 1 red. I'm fighting to get the glide slope back in for us.
Via information in your mode.
Qantas 787-9, you are cleared to Sydney.
Wow, that is a long journey for him. That's dedication to simulation.
Brooklyn Park 7 West departure KH 1018 and Scout is 202.
I couldn't do a flight all the way to Sydney in the sim.
That is correct.
Unless you're going to go to bed. There we go, we got that 2 red, 2 white again, lovely.
London Control 4, Virgin 4, uniform now. We're doing Heathrow, stand 247, request 94 closed. We're doing type A359.
Virgin 4 uniform Lima, London Control, very good afternoon. Fire flat plan and just give me a shout.
Hey firm, we are going to do that, however we have the old air up, so we're going to be requesting the Warden 3 Foxtrot departure, I believe.
That will work, but I do not have a flight plan from you, so please fly one and I'll call you back.
Roger, Virgin 4 uniform Lima.
Speedbird 7482 Heavy, is there a delivery clearance for London Heathrow?
Negative, straight to me.
Alrighty, Speedbird 7482 Heavy, requesting IFR clearance to Munich, please.
Speedbird 7482, cleared Munich, that link to Golf departure, squawk 0471, information is India and the QNH 1018.
Welcome to Heathrow. So halfway through now, we're going to do a turnaround and fly back to Manchester, and the live stream the competition will end when we've landed back at Manchester. So make sure you got your entries in.
Just sent to you on text.
London Control, Virgin 4 uniform, can you confirm departure runway please?
It's 27 left, the 83 frequency 128.075 for Heathrow.
27, thank you for that.
Yeah, that was a frustrating approach. Speedbird 85 Romeo's clear the runway, taxi to the gates.
2.6, bye-bye.
Oh dear.
Blocked. Speedbird 790, contact London Control 132.6, bye-bye.
132.6, we'll send another, have a good day.
The station that was calling a moment ago, pass your message.
Apologies, Speedbird 85 Romeo, clear of 27 right, request taxi to the gates.
Speedbird 85 Romeo, nothing to worry about. Alpha stand 511 is yours.
Alpha 511 for Speedbird 85 Romeo, thank you.
Got back to Tango 5, you can expect the last no 1 Juliet transition, runway 27.
So whilst we taxi, I'm going to prep our flight plan very briefly. New flight to
Golf Oscar Tango overhead, Barra.
Manchester.
Golf Oscar Tango, Roger. Leaving Jordan Face shortly will be a basic service.
Basic service, Golf Oscar Tango.
Virgin 4 Uniform Lima, Leather Control.
Without our partner today.
Virgin 4 Uniform Lima, AFM have got that. You are cleared Manchester, Robert 3 Golf departure, squawk 0762. The information is Lima with QNH 1018.
Go to Manchester about the Women 3 Golf departure squawk 0762 information limit.
Make sure you guys join us for when we hit 500 subscribers. We'll be flying a group flight across some of the Greek islands.
London, you're 676 if possible, like to land on the left.
Stand by, I'll get back to you on that. In the meantime, you can descend flight level 120.
120, we'll wait for you, you're 676.
Super 2258, fully ready for start.
And we can
Speed of 2258.
start to file our new flight plan in here. So whilst we taxi in, EGLL to EGCC.
To Gatwick 126 for flight 25.
In that goes. So now we've wiped our flight plan.
Approved, bye-bye.
Squawk 7000 Golf Oscar Tango, go back.
And our new call sign will become Speedbird 58 Alpha.
Do you need us at 7,000 feet?
Subject 4335 negative, you can descend flight level 80 and contact Gatwick 126.825, bye-bye.
Was it stand 511 I think he said, wasn't it? Which is cool. Coming up. A couple of them down there. EGLL. We know we've got 27 left as a departure runway.
Station calling for push and start. Say again.
Need to get the correct. Can't remember the correct departure route.
EV25 Alpha Tango, stand 23 here at London City Airport 319 QNH 101834 taxi, Louis after PDC.
So turning in here,
EV25 Alpha Tango, a taxi and hold
next to that Disco A319.
Taxi holder Dakar Lima 27, EV25 Alpha Tango.
And APU's available as well, so let's bleed that. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stands in.
Super 6374 London Control, there is an initial climb, next time please follow it. Fly heading 350 degrees, climb flight level 130.
Yeah, I would set 5,000, but it's Microsoft Flight 7 on the A320. It has a phone that started, so I'm sorry about that. 350 and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be us here.
Me bother.
Turn in.
Gamma 42 Golf descent flight level 80.
Descent flight level 82.
And we continue planning our flight plan for the return journey.
Speedbird 7482, have you ready for push and start?
Speedbird 7482, set your squawk 0471.
Zero 471 for Speedbird 7482 heavy.
Speedbird 7482, thank you. Your push and start.
Just make sure we've got the line on because the sim might go a little bit odd if we don't. That'll do.
Easy 25 Alpha Tango, backtrack runway 27, runway 27 cleared for takeoff, the wind's variable 3 knots.
Backtrack 27 cleared for takeoff, easy 25 Alpha Tango, thanks.
Under control, Virgin
Beacon, that, external power. And we should have catering and things working as well.
374, you can climb flight level 130.
And baggage. Cool, that's swinging into action, lovely. So, very quickly need to try and find the departure procedure that we need.
Entrants 6768 descent flight level 80.
Doesn't appear to be listed for us. Umlaut 1.
6768, the new message just came 050 at 4. Can you land on 27 right with that? It's going to be a bit tricky to organise a runway change that quickly.
I just confirmed Heathrow.
Okay, Umlaut 1 Golf it is then. Not quite what we wanted, but it will do.
If you could take 27 right, that would be great.
So we head up to Umlaut.
We'll get that to you.
London Control Virgin 5, London with you, stand T47 Heathrow, requesting push and start.
Tango 418 Airway.
From Lima, push and start approved, face to the south.
It's a very busy one today, guys, so not particularly great on the chat, but that's because I'm sorting out one thing after the next with this. Paul, have a look shortly. Tango 418 to Welling. And then the Tango 420 to Trent. TNT. And then we insert that because then we want the Dane 2 Alpha arrival.
Fever 6374, report heading to London 132.6.
It was ILS 23 right. Dane 2 Alpha. That's the one there. Via MCT. Could click no vires and see what that does. Does the same thing.
Return 6768, leave landborne heading 270 degrees for you, landing 27 left.
Thanks very much, leave landborne.
We've still got a ton of fuel left, so we don't need to worry about refueling.
I thought you wanted 09 left.
Oh no, 27 left.
That's all
yeah,
good.
Can we land on the east? Oof.
Oh, I thought I said that.
6,000. Who knows what will happen when we start all of this again, though. Hello, Callum, welcome.
Thank you. Maintain 3,000 on rate.
Thanks for tuning in, Kevin. Good luck for the draw.
Gamma 4,
Dom, welcome. Just catching up with the chat. Using the latest development version, yes.
Southampton descent altitude 5,000 feet, H10115.
And it was going okay until we were halfway through the star.
Southampton and descent to altitude 5,000 feet during H1015. Coming for takeoff.
Correction, QNH1016, apologies.
QNH1016 coming for takeoff.
Super 2258,
Super 2258, straight ahead Charlie, left Alpha, hold Lowman.
Straight ahead Charlie, left Alpha, hold Lowman,
Can't pass to an 18 man, kissing push and start.
Qantas 7879, your push and start is approved. Face it to the south.
Facing south, do anything like.
For those of you who might not use Vatsim regularly, we've gone ahead and created this new route. If we're going to keep the same call sign, then we can just file a brand new flight plan as is. However, we're going to use a different call sign. We're going to change to Speedbird 84 Alpha, I think it is. What did I say it was going to be? Speedbird 58 Alpha.
Again, 132.6, happy weekend.
Match 132.6, coming for to go, thanks, bye.
So, because we're going to change our call sign, we need to log out of vPilot and log back in. So hit disconnect, and then we need to log back in with the new call sign, 58 Alpha, connect.
On control, good afternoon. I am returning Nancy Victor at talking 4,700 feet.
Alitalia 903 Victor, London, hello, climb now, flight level 170.
Climb to flight level 170 and Italia. Victor.
London Control version 4,
I'm ready to taxi.
Blocked. London Control Virgin 4, you're from requesting taxi.
Virgin 4 from Lima, after the Qantas starts moving, straight ahead Lima, hold Lima 1.
Following the Qantas, beginning moving, straight ahead Lima, hold Lima 1, Virgin 4 from Lima.
And then we need to file our new flight plan.
Ready to taxi.
While I do this, guys,
Speedbird,
it's not so much a question that'll affect...
So that's going to be a longer taxi. Right on Bravo, hold at Nevis.
It's not going to be a question that's going to necessarily impact eligibility for the draw. However, I'll see if you guys can find... I want to know if you can find the oddest fact or the strangest fact about Manchester Airport before we make our way back to the UK. Just for fun.
Stand by. Euroshan 7, correction, Euroshan 6768, turn left heading 110 degrees.
110, Euroshan 6768.
Easy 25 Alpha Tango, climb flight level 190.
Land flight level 190, easy 25 Alpha Tango.
Alitalia 39 Victor, contact London 132.6.
Contact London 132.6.
So that's our new flight plan filed.
Euroshan 676. 8 descent altitude 4,000 feet, the London KNH 1017.
4,1017, Euroshan 6768.
Departures runway 27 left. Surface wind 050 at 4 knots. We should be on there. We should be on runway 9 then.
And all stations at Heathrow, new KNH 1017.
Mark Turkey up to the great watch.
Stand 511. Information Juliet, QNH 1017.
Calling say again.
Emirates 30.
Emirates 30, London Control, hello, you are cleared Dubai, that link to Golf departure, squawk 2730.
Good to Dubai Verity, that link to Golf departure, squawk 273.
Oh, good grief, we're going to have to strap in for this return leg, I think, guys.
London Center, Skyway 228 with you, descending flight level 1.
I don't even know if we're going to make it. If we have any problems, we'll have to disconnect from Vatsim.
Landing on 27 right.
27 right for Skyway 228.
London Control, Virgin 4 uniform, we made that Qantas and backed right into us.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm Qantas 269, it's G6, sir.
No problem, don't worry about it.
London Control, Speedbird 58 Alpha, stand 511, information Juliet, QNH 1017, request IFR clearance to Manchester.
Clear for PDC.
Lovely.
London Control, good afternoon, Top Cap 34, 1000.
That's our clearance.
6,000 foot frame at 120.
Top Cat 14, London Control, hello, climb, but now flight level 80.
So it's cleared us to umlaut 1 Golf, which is what we've programmed. Initial altitude of 6,000 feet, squawk 1072.
240 degrees, descent altitude 3,000 feet.
So new squawk, node reback required, contact him when fully ready to push start with stand number ATIS info, aircraft type and QNH.
London 132.6.
That's good, relock the flight deck.
Thank you.
That's all in.
Speedbird 7482 Heavy, have you given us a taxi clearance?
Let's get rid of the ground equipment. Catering and things are done.
7482 negative, and it's going to be a hassle to give you 27 right. Next time, please listen and read it. It was sent to you via text. That link to Golf is only available for 27 left. Taxi right on Bravo, hold Nevis.
Right on Bravo and hold Nevis, I think that's what you said. Speedbird 7482.
And we'll go ahead and prepare the pushback.
Pulse 15 request for some.
Pulsar 15, descent flight level 100.
Flight level 100, Pulsar 15.
London Centre, Speedbird 58 Alpha, fully ready, stand 511, information Juliet, QNH 1017, request push start.
Speedbird 58 Alpha, your push start is approved, face to the south.
Push start face south, speedbird 58 Alpha.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
We might be flying this manually all the way, all the way back to Manchester. Let's go engine 2 start. This is busy, isn't it?
79 taxi and hold Lima 1.
Taxi and hold Lima 1, 297.
Seated 2258 from November Bravo 327 left, clear to take off the wind 050 degrees 4 knots.
Mako Simulations, good to see you're joining in, tuning in with us. That's for you guys that don't know.
768 when established localizer 27 left descend with a glide path.
Mako Simulations is the guy that's created Manchester Airport's fantastic scenery, so give him a little bit of love.
You're trying 6768, you can descend to 2000
Ludos, you missed it. We pretty much flew the entire star and approach manually. Everything broke on us.
Top cat 34 fly now heading 025, climb flight level 130.
025, 130, top cat 34. Under control, good afternoon, Super 09 with you, descended flight level 140 in Badafton.
Seabit 09, 11 control, good afternoon.
Lovely, let's straighten up and slow the tug. Just having a little look through these odd facts about Manchester. I didn't know which magazine held a league of security queues. For them to have the worst queue in the UK, it's pretty poor. Northern Airlines, Colonel George Westcott, the Lord Mayor for Manchester. Wow. To Croydon, so that would have been Croydon Aerodrome would have been Gatwick. It's Gatwick Airport, isn't it?
Level 170, top cat
34.
34.
And first regional to get the first daily A380 service. I assume that's going to be Emirates that flew in with that, but that's quite an achievement to have.
7879, a taxi and hold November Bravo 2 Whiskey.
3 back bars.
Qantas 7879, a taxi and hold November Bravo 2 Whiskey.
Taxi and hold November Bravo 3 Whiskey, taxi 279.
Virgin 4 Uniform Lima, taxi and hold November Bravo 3.
November Bravo 3, Virgin 4.
That's the engine's stable, so engine mode norm, APU bleed off, master switch off. Okay, let's start leg 2 then. Back to Manchester for the end
level 80.
of today's live stream.
Tower 228.
That's correct, apologies.
080 is covered 228.
Speedbird 58 Alpha, ready for taxi.
Speedbird 58 Alpha, taxi via Alpha, hold Lowman.
Hold Lowman via Alpha, Speedbird 58 Alpha.
Eurotrans 6768, 27 left,
Ah, so I didn't know that either.
First line 2792, translate 768.
So those of you who aren't sure, Mako Simulations have donated 2 prizes for this today. So when we land, I'll shut down and
Lima, Roger, right, correction, left turn on Bravo, hold November 2 Echo.
I'll then have to work out with the generators who's eligible for the prize draw.
November Bravo 2 Echo.
Speedbird 7482, why are you there? That's not what you were given as a taxi, and you're not listening to me, neither you are reading my text messages.
Someone's in trouble.
Under control, good evening, WestJet 3 descending flight level 130 direct Holly.
WestJet 3 London control, hello.
Speedbird 7482 heavy air runway 27 right.
Yes, and I've asked you why you are there, because you're not supposed to be there, you're not listening to me, you're not reading my messages, this is not how it works, and
whoopsie.
It's not going to work like that. Take a right turn on Alpha 2, then continue south, hold at Mora. If you need a chart, let me know.
So it sounds like he's that guy is basically, he doesn't know where he was going, so he's just assumed and gone to a runway, but it's not correct.
London, good afternoon to you. It's 445 with you descending through 230.
If you're ever not sure on Vatsim, just ask the controllers. They'd rather you ask, and then they'll try and help you, rather than go wrong, because it can cause
445 London control, hello, landing on
all sorts of issues when it's busy.
Speedbird 445 London control, landing on 27 right.
Roger, landing 27 right, Stuart 445.
Speed with 2258, report you're passing altitude, climb now, flight level 180.
Silver 2258, crossing 4,000 feet, climb flight level 180.
Ludos, you didn't miss a question. Well, it was a question, but it's not related to the competition. I was just asking for your craziest, strangest fact about Manchester Airport.
707 Juliet, London Control. Hello, climb now, altitude 5,000 feet.
Climb 5,000 feet, easy 707 Juliet.
Sierra 228, leave Lambourne on a heading of 270 degrees.
Leave Lambourne heading 270, Discover 228.
Post 153 direct.
Callum, the Discord entrance, if I'm understanding correctly, you just need to join the Discord server with the link in the description and accept the rules, so you get the frequent flyer roll.
Taxi instructions.
Speedbit 7482, send you a screenshot. My workload does not allow me to give you progressive taxi. Follow the screenshot, there are arrows there, and hold at Mora, the named white holding point.
Landing was okay, but I had to do the entire thing ourselves, and manually, because the autopilot broke very early into the flying star, so we descended all the way from 8,000 feet manually. But it was okay. Yeah, if he can't make his way to the runway, then he's got no hope of reaching Sydney, has he?
Qantas 787 minor behind the departing Virgin Airbus A350 to your left. Via November Bravo 2 Whiskey, line up 27 left behind.
Roger, behind, departing Vision A359, line up runway 27 left. Come soon, me soon, man.
WestJet 3 descend, flight level 80.
80 WestJet 3.
It's very busy for London Centre at the moment. Those of you tuning in, welcome. Make sure you click that subscribe button.
Heading to London 132.6, bye-bye.
If you're entering the prize draw, make sure you look at the description for the video.
Speedbird 445 descent, flight level 100.
There are three criteria, three things you need to do in order to get one entry. But that one entry will allow you to join both draws. So you get two chances to win for one entry.
WestJet 3 is going to be landing on 08 right. If you can give me your best rate of descent, I can give you a shortcut.
Roger, will dive and Roger.
Those of you who aren't sure, you need to make sure you're subscribed to the channel. You need to join the British AvGeek Discord server, and you need to answer the question: what year did Manchester Airport first open? And I want the year that it opened and became operational.
For the end time, and you're wasting time on frequency that is pretty busy right now, my workload does not allow me to do that currently. There is something called sequencing of departures, and I can do that only from one runway at the present time. Break Virgin 4 Uniform Lima, runway 27 left, you're cleared for takeoff, the wind 050 degrees 4 knots.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27 left, Virgin 4 Uniform Lima, thank you.
Lowman, so that's alongside T2B.
Speedbird 9 and negative, maintain flight level 140.
So if it gets too busy for the controller, they tend to just log off because their workload's too great.
WestJet 3 flying now, heading 050 degrees.
It's very busy.
Sierra T2A descent, flight level 70.
There's T2B, another Virgin Dreamliner there. And Lowman is just here.
Speedbird 304 mod me is for the 09s, please refile via max it.
It should be refiled, but I'll disconnect and reconnect. Speedbird 304.
Thank you.
WestJet 3, request for free speed.
WestJet 3, that's approved. Easy 707 Juliet, fly heading 285, climb flight level 70.
Okay, so that's going to be Lowman here, pretty much at the sign.
Easy 707 Juliet.
Speedbird 2258, contact London 132.6.
132.6,
Sierra T2 turn left heading 110 degrees, descent altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 10.
He's super busy, so we're just going to give him a chance to catch up.
Turn 110, descend 4,000, Discover 228.
Speedbird 445, descent flight level 80, leave Ockham heading 080 degrees.
So
Roger,
put this on
Asia,
auto.
Arkham 080, Stuart 445.
Easy 707 Juliet, climb flight level 130.
Climb flight level 130, easy 707 Juliet.
WestJet 3 descent flight level 70.
70 WestJet 3.
Speedbird 09 to descent flight level 120.
Delta 120, Speedbird 9.
Speedbird 304, okay now.
Speedbird 304, wait for McCoy shortly.
Version 4 uniform, passing through 2,500 feet for 4,000.
Roger, break Qantas 7879, runway 27 left, clear takeoff to wind 050 degrees.
It goes off to Sydney.
Creed for takeoff runway 27 left, comes to the same line.
Speedbird 58 Alpha's holding Lomond, ready for departure.
Speedbird 58 Alpha behind departing Qantas Boeing 78 via November Bravo 3, line up 27 left behind.
Line up behind the departing Qantas via November Bravo 3, line up and wait behind Speedbird 58 Alpha.
Speedbird 304, press push and start.
November Bravo 3 is here. Well, November Bravo 3.
Virgin 4 uniform Lima, climb now flight level 140.
140.
So we just need to wait for him to hurry.
Easy 707 Juliet, resume on navigation, direct Kenneth, monitor Unicom now 122.8.
Direct Kenneth and over to Unicom 122.8, easy 707 Juliet, thanks, bye-bye.
WestJet 3 descent altitude 5,000 feet to Gatwick, QNH 1016.
Yeah, I couldn't be a London controller. Tan, definitely couldn't do it myself.
London control.
It is like.
with you passing, question maintain 3,000 feet.
During well, in real life, it is like this. It is absolutely busy.
Yankee London control, hello, climb now altitude 6,000 feet.
Climb to 6,000, AZ 95 Whiskey Yankee.
CRA 228, flight heading 180 degrees, descent altitude 3,000 feet.
So I'm really not sure what's going to happen when we take off,
3,000, covered 228.
because I've not resynced the aircraft or anything like that. So we're basically we're doing a first test of a turnaround. Go park and brake on.
First 34 November London, hello, descent flight level 130.
Might just recycle the auto throttle, turn it off.
Speedbird 09 at descent flight level way 0, fly heading 260 degrees.
Aviation sim, not yet. We're at the minute we're flying just the best way that we can get it to work, with a couple of fixes. But we had to fly the entire arrival ourselves.
7 London control, Roger. Break, pulse 15 descent flight level 70.
London control, good afternoon. This is Twin Jet 236 with you 5,000 feet.
Nope, you need to listen to
Odd fact for Manchester Airport,
descend flight level 70.
Sabina, or Belgian Airlines, introduced the first scheduled service from Manchester to New York,
Right,
and that was in 1953.
When established, descend the glide path. Can you confirm 27 left or 27 right?
Sorry, 27 right.
27 right, covered 228.
Speedbird 445 descent altitude 4,000 feet to QNH 1017, landing on 27 right.
Roger, descent 4,000 feet, slippers 4.
So we get our 2-minute separation,
Virgin 4 uniform Lima,
and then we'll probably get our clearance.
132.6.
That's 132.6.
Yeah, David, he's properly busy, isn't he?
Everyone to 7879, report your passing altitude, climb now, flight level 130.
Climbing 130.
So,
flight level 35.
I had to use a workaround from the livery.
Continue the turn heading 300 degrees to establish 27 right.
The question for the giveaway, Ahmed, what year did Manchester Airport first open?
3,000 feet cleared RLS approach runway 08 right.
And we want the year that it first opened and became operational.
Enable remain outside of control airspace due to workload.
Roger. 304 request taxi.
And yet we're using Vatsim.
Ride Alpha, hold at Pluto.
Alpha Pluto, we can accept Alpha 6 right, thank you. Galaxy to 304. Everett 30 request taxi.
Super 304, hold Alpha 6.
I feel like he's about to log off.
Super 58 Alpha 27 left, clear takeoff to wind 050 degrees, 4 knots.
Thank you, clear takeoff, 27 left, speedbird 58 Alpha.
Emirates 30 taxi via Lima, hold November Bravo 3. taxi rally, but hold November up 3 about 30.
Golden Control, good afternoon.
Thrust set.
581 on stand 411 Heathrow, request to get clearance for departure to Moscow.
80 knots.
Information to return on board.
I'll be with you shortly. Break speed at 445, turn left heading 300 degrees.
Left heading 300.
V1, rotate.
Easy 9-5 Whiskey Yankee, climb flight level 150.
Too low. Terrain.
Positive rate, go up.
150, easy 95 Whiskey Yankee.
Scarrows G28 down to 2000, third with a glide path.
Too low. Terrain.
Down to 2000 with glide path, cover 228.
Terrain.
God, it really doesn't like it, does it?
Swiss 34 November, descent flight level 80.
Set up for 8, Swiss Chief November.
And Swiss 34 November, runway change in progress, you can expect the runway 27 left for arrival.
Let's see what happens when we turn the autopilot back on then.
Chief November.
That's armed.
We established 10 miles, we're jet free.
Leave a climb.
WestJet 3, roger, contact the tower at 124.225.
1425, leading WestJet 3.
Easy 9-5 Whiskey Yankee, contact London 132.6.
132.6, easy 95 Whiskey Yankee.
7879, climb flight level 150.
Climbing 1000.
Speedbird 58 Alpha airborne, passing 3000.
Speedbird 58 Alpha, thank you. You can climb now, flight level 140.
Climb now, flight level 140, Speedbird 58 Alpha, thanks.
Scarrows 22827 right, clear to land, the wind 050 degrees, 4 knots.
27 right,
See,
clear to land,
it's
cover
so minor.
228.
Qantas 7879, contact London.
Good to see it's doing its own thing again, isn't it? Look, the autopilot.
132.63.
Speedbird 445, descent altitude 3000 feet, when established localizer 27.
So this looks like we're going to have to fly all the way to Manchester manually.
3000 feet, and when established localizer the same decline. Speedbird 445.
Speedbird 304, it was less than Alpha, but due to departing 27 right for a runway change, we continue on Alpha, hold Saturn.
Let's see if I can fix this somehow. Let's see.
Speedbird 304, you're departing 27 right for a runway change, continue on Alpha, hold Saturn.
Continue on Saturn, sorry, I was completely confused. Speedbird 304.
Emirates 30 from November, Bravo 327 left, clear takeoff, the wind 050 degrees, 4.
Come on, turn us.
Get the cheese and that's the way 30.
Want that flight director to start moving across.
32 November, fly now heading 350 degrees.
And 226 in Heathrow, you know, say for turn it clear.
Yeah, heading mode doesn't work either. If I do this, it turns us left.
Scandinavian clears around PDC, next time listen for other people reading back.
So auto throttle works. You know what I might try? I might try autopilot 2.
Speedbird 09 at descent altitude 3000 feet, DGATIC Gen H1017.
Nathaniel, I tried the older version and that didn't work for me. I got to crash to desktop frustratingly. This is the best working one that I can find, and it's not great, as we can see. Hey ho, this is making us. It's making us work anyway. Does it not know I'm trying to run it a giveaway as well?
Lovely, KLM 933, descending flight level 1704, flight level 902. KLM 933, London Control, Roger, break, Swiss 32 November, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Gen H1017.
Right, let's go autopilot 2, and let's see what it does now.
Speedbird 347, descent flight level 150.
Descend 150,
Speedbird 58 Alpha, contact London 132.6.
London 132.6, thank you for services, Speedbird 58 Alpha.
On California, Speedbird 31, Foxtrot Lima, stand 547 with Juliet, restriction start, please.
1326.
Speedbird 31 Foxtrot Lima, London Control, clears our PDC.
Speedbird 740 is going to be, I apologize, I was having connect.
Fair enough. Roger, can you increase that to 250 or 260? I got a 737 off your arm. As much as I can.
There was me hoping that the
Roger, right.
this was working again.
Going over in 666, hello. Next time, just check the AACC around you, please. Descend flight level 200 and expect Tebra 1 Golf arrival.
So this is roughly the line that it was giving us earlier, and I'm going to see if it's going to allow us to fly straight now. Autopilot 2. We'll go external, internal. We'll try. We'll see if this works.
Sorry, I have to go.
Nope.
I was on the toilet. Takeoff in, Tebra 1 Golf, stand up.
I'm just going to give it a minute.
Go to Echo start.
Point 2 Delta Echo, start of approved 1016.
Start approved QNH 1016, phone 2 Delta Echo.
EC 905 Whiskey Yankee, climb flight level 330.
So it looks like it's starting to bring us back into some sort of track. London Centre, good afternoon, Speedbird 58 Alpha, inbound Woburn, flight level 140.
EC 905 Whiskey Yankee, climb flight level 330.
He's probably looking at his radar now going, what on earth is this guy doing? Autopilot 2
EC 905 Whiskey Yankee, climb
seems to actually be starting to kick in for us now, guys. Let's try Autopilot 1 again.
330 East 905 Whiskey Yankee, sorry.
Okay.
Speedbird 58 Alpha London, hello, climb flight level 200.
Climb flight level 200, Speedbird 5 Alpha.
London
You know what, guys?
Center,
We're back in it. We're back in the game.
Heavy, flight level 250.
So only 20 minutes maybe left of the live stream's giveaway. Make sure, if you haven't already, you've clicked that description tab for the video and followed the entry requirements. And just as a very brief recap, for those who haven't and are just maybe tuning in now, you need to click subscribe and join my channel as a frequent flyer, i.e. a subscriber. You need to head to the Discord, the British AvGeek Discord server,
contact London 135.9
and join us there. And also you need to answer the question on the live chat. What year did Manchester first open? And that's open and become operational. So I just want the year, and if you can throw in a little fun fact for us as well, then that would be quite good, quite fun. Learn a few bits about the new airport.
Dialect 530, hello, Scook 7314.
7314, go on,
London Centre, goodbye, Speedbird 333. I'm really sorry that I'm
And
late.
those of you who haven't been able to find the link for the Discord, it's in the live chat now.
Roger, just next time, just ask for permission instead of just living away.
Yeah, I think maybe they're building in oceanic stuff. That would make sense.
Descent flight level 150, please.
Descent flight level 150, sorry again, Speedbird 333.
Don't you worry.
At least it's working again for now.
Now flight level 220.
Climb out flight level 220, Speedbird 5 Alpha.
Virgin 4, uniform, Lima 1 ready, descend flight level 200.
Flight level 200, first flight.
So as a reminder for when the live stream is, well, when the giveaway is going to end, when the wheels touch down at Manchester,
Victor Charlie,
that's when the entry period ends. So make sure you've got your entries in by then, guys.
Continue with 135.8. Good day.
And a valid entry is all of those three things in the description. Correct. The correct answer as well.
2 Delta Echo, taxi Alpha holding point to runway 09.
Quite a few entries earlier at the start of the live chat. When we land, I will taxi back to stand and go through all of the live chat, verify all of the eligible entries, and then feed that information into a random comment generator, which will provide 2 winners. No, I'll announce the winners live on this live stream as well.
Contact 135.8 today.
Manchester Atis. Start setting up for the approach.
Hello.
2-3 right is in use, which is what we have planned.
Absolute rate 3 to backing buffer 112, 418.
1018 is the QNH.
Alright, 30. Hello. Climb.
Temperature 7 degrees.
Hello. Can I pass on 29 rate 30?
Together in 666. Descend, flight level 140.
Wind variable at 14 knots. Oh, good grief, that's going to be an interesting hand-flown approach then.
Emirates 30, flying 090.
9 degrees about 30.
Golf Bravo Yankee, expect runway.
We're doing okay again now, at least for the time being. Need to check the charts, 1103. Let's just get our charts ready.
London 135.8. Bye-bye.
Contact London on 135.8. Thanks for your service and sorry again. Speedbird 333. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Qantas 7879, climb flight level 350.
1095 is the ILS frequency. So that's not correct.
Right,
109.5. ILS 23 right.
Unicom 122.8. Bye-bye.
Unicom 1 to do that.
Ryanair 1 to
Via Dane.
London, speed for 482 to flight level 250.
Got some good answers coming in.
London Control, hello.
Pretty much, I think most of them have been correct so far.
Aeroflot 2578, Abner to correction, Logan 1 Hotel.
Top 10 destinations.
Flight level 2370. Aeroflot 2580, squawk 0312.
Another odd fact, in 1981 the Manchester runway, it was just the one runway at the time, it was extended by 244 metres, 3,048 metres, so that long-haul flight operators could be attracted to the airport. And in 1988, Manchester Airport celebrated its Golden Jubilee.
Aeroflot 2578, sliding 270.
The infamous viewing park at Manchester with the pub,
2580, flying 240.
that opened in 1992. And in 1995, Manchester's annual passenger numbers reached 15 million, which is incredible.
Surface wind calm.
Please take off from my 09, Boeing 2008, yeah.
Cargo left 53 Juliet, direct red foul.
Direct left, Cargo 53 Juliet. Good afternoon, citation Papa Hotel Tango Golf Mike, flight level 220.
Papa Hotel Tango Golf Mike, hello. 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 And it's Tebra 1 Golf.
Tebra 1 Golf, Papa Golf Mike.
Oops, my bad. Monitor Unicom 122.8, bye.
Unicom 122.8, Virgin 4 is not named Edinburgh.
Speedbird 58 Alpha, it's the Dane 2 Alpha, it's level 200 level Alpha.
That is interesting. Almost mind-blowing.
58 Alpha, Elvos, descent flight level 200, and Dane 2 Alpha arrival.
Elvos descend flight level 200 and Dane 2 Alpha arrival, speedbird 58 Alpha.
Aeroflot 2578, descend flight level 250, speed on conversion 280 knots or greater.
250 on conversion 280 or greater.
It does, doesn't it?
Aeroflot 2580, turn right heading 260, descend flight level 260.
Manchester ground 12185 is what we've got next. So 12.
Qantas 7879, resume our navigation direct Redfa, monitor Unicom 122.8.
So that's that frequency ready for when we land.
Unicom 122.8, have a nice day.
So I would estimate we have 10 minutes left of the prize draw being open. 2 chances to win. Make sure you've got your entries in. I need a correct answer, guys, for the question. What year did Manchester first open and became operational? It's been a busy one. I hope you've enjoyed the stream so far.
Skyway 3721, report airport.
Where's that Skyway
135.8, bye-bye. No, 120625.
12065, Gary 72
Airport 2570, turn left heading 260.
Just from
2578, affirm, heading 260.
Cool, let's start our descent.
Airport 2580, stop descend, flight level 300, and speed on conversion 250 knots.
Stop and descend 300 and on conversion 250.
It is enough answering once, but it has to be a correct answer. That's all I can. You only need to basically you can comment as many times, but you can only get one entry. So duplicates will be ignored. And all I need is the year.
Emirates 30, monitor Unicom, g'day.
You got 122, that's late, good day, Emirates 30, runway.
Stupid 58 Alpha, runway 23 in use at Manchester. Monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
23 right in use at Manchester, monitor Unicom, Speedbird 58 Alpha, thank you, have a good day, bye.
Bye. Boeing 2 Delta Echo, report altitude.
4,000 feet, Boeing 2.
Let's do that, 122.8. There's that strange auto throttle bug again. Can't quite work out what speed it wants to fly to. So we'll manually select a speed. Is it going to be one of those PUBG? No, the answer is readily available online. I'm using the official airport website for the question, so I can't make it any easier. Make sure you've clicked the subscribe button. Make sure you've joined me on Discord and you've accepted the rules so that you show up in the frequent flyers roles when I go through checking that. And make sure you're correct. You've given a correct answer to the question. Duplicate entries will be sort of ignored, so you can enter once. Anything else, it doesn't get you any extra entries, so you only need to provide the answer once. Let's descend down to 7,000. And I'll do 250 knots, and it'll buy a couple of. Yeah, Manchester approach has just come online. Good spot. 118575.
Requesting taxi. Correction.
Juliet 127 is lined up on runway 23 right. Charlie Juliet 127 Manchester Airport, good afternoon. Surface wind is
Info Quebec.
Takeoff.
God, this has been busy.
Takeoff, Charlie Juliet 127.
We've flown most of the approach ourselves.
Manchester Radar Virgin 4, uniform Lima, could we get a Q&H please?
Virgin 4, uniform Lima, you can. You're approximately...
Ahmed, what's your final answer?
Q&H is 1018.
William, the question is, what year did Manchester Airport first open? And I need the just the year, but the year that it opened and became operational.
Virgin 4, uniform Lima, you can continue that right turn heading 140 degrees.
Heading 140 degrees, Virgin 4, uniform Lima.
Manchester approach, good evening, Speedbird 58 Alpha, inbound Trent, descending through flight level 180.
Speedbird 58 Alpha on straight over, good afternoon, information Quebec is current affecting final approach, runway 23 right, report your aircraft type.
MSFS2020 Neo, expecting vectors, runway 23 right, information Quebec, Speedbird 58 Alpha.
Speedbird 58 Alpha, descend now flight level 18, correction, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, Speedbird 58 Alpha. So expect vectors. Lovely.
Charlie Juliet 127, report your passing altitude. 1900, Charlie Juliet 127. Charlie Juliet 127, plan now flight level 190. Flight level 190, Charlie Juliet 127. Virgin 4 uniform Lima, send to altitude 3,500.
When we reach 500 subscribers, those of you tuning in, welcome to the channel. If you are subscribing for the first time today, welcome. Join us on Discord. Make sure, obviously, for the part of the entry requirement is you need to join us on Discord, and we will be flying a group flight when we reach 500 subscribers around parts of Greece. So that will be announced on our Discord server, and we will do it on the multiplayer so that we can all fly together basically, and I will live stream the entire thing as well. So when we reach that, make sure you join us.
About a mile or so you will be. Roger.
Just refresh QNH 1018, which I think we already have set.
Turn right now, heading 190 degrees, cleared Alice approach from 23 right.
Right 190 to ILS 22 right, version 4, uniform member.
Speedbird 58 Alpha, descent flight level 60.
Descent flight level 60, Speedbird 58 Alpha. So, 1/2. That's going to be half there where the resistance is. Yeah.
Speedbird 58 Alpha, leave Dane, heading 025.
Leave Dane, heading 025, Speedbird 58 Alpha. That is going to be interesting because it just wants us to turn left, so I'm going to have to fly that manually again. Brilliant. I can see a couple more people tuning in now. You've got until we land at Manchester in about 5 to 10 minutes to get your eligible entries in for the prize draw to win. There's 2 chances to win copies of the brand new Manchester Airport scenery, courtesy of macosimulations.com. They've donated the prizes to us on their product launch day, which is today.
Let's leave this 58 Alpha. Just report to your next waypoint. You seem quite way off track.
It should be Dane, however, the new patch for MSFS is broken, everything. Could I get vectors then, please?
Strip the 58 Alpha, no problems. Turn right now, heading 010 degrees.
Turn right now, heading 010 degrees, Speedbird 58 Alpha.
Good afternoon, Speedbird 13.
Okay, so we'll be flying it manually from here then, guys. Good grief.
1399 Manchester, over. Good afternoon. Behind the landing Virgin A350.
They're giving us a lot to do, aren't they?
2 right line from way behind.
Good grief.
Yeah, Speedbird 1399. To confirm you got that?
Speedbird 1399 now, Roger, line up after the Virgin or runway to free right.
Virgin 4 uniform Luna, 30 screen camera, runway 2 to right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 2 to right, Virgin 4 uniform then.
Charlie Juliet 127, contact London Control 132.6, bye-bye.
132.6, Charlie Juliet 127, have a good evening.
Was it 010?
You too.
I'm thinking off the top of my head now what he was telling us. I'm getting off.
Alpha, approximately 32, track miles, descent to altitude 5,000 feet. QNH 1018.
Descent to 5,000 feet, QNH 1018, Speedbird 58 Alpha. So we're flying it manually all the way now. Auto throttle still works, so I will do performance, activate approach phase. That'll start to bring us down. Manchester Airport's just off through that cloud there.
Virgin 4 uniform Lima, Roger, standard boost approach from 23.
Standard boost approach, Virgin 4 uniform.
Would be able to get Vatsim back for the localizer, please.
Legend for uniform Lima, no problems. Turn right now, heading 360 degrees, climb to altitude at 4,500.
Heading 360.
Sounds like quite a nice idea, to be fair, William.
Speedbird 5 at Alpha, descend to altitude 3,500.
Descend to 3,500. Just for information as well, autopilot's broken, so I'm flying manually. Speedbird 5 at Alpha.
It's going well for you today.
Don't. 3,500. So still use the FCU here to sort of help.
1399, by Mike 1, runway 23 right line.
Just to sort of help monitor everything. At least he knows now that it's not working. I feel like the autopilot's worse than it was on the way in, so...
Speedbird 5 at Alpha, just confirm you want the visual for 239.
Yes please, ILS is still working fine with the diamonds, but I can accept visual at 5 at Alpha.
Okay, 5 at Alpha, it's up to you, use tell me which one you want and I'll give you.
ILS please, Speedbird 5 at Alpha.
Speedbird 5 at Alpha.
Yeah, giveaway. You're just in time actually to get your entry in.
Speedbird at 1399, that's the swing time, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff, Speedbird 1399.
To be in with a chance to win, make sure, welcome Flight Simmer, make sure you have a look at the description of the video. There's some criteria there to enter.
Search for uniform Lima, turn right, heading 040 degrees.
Right, heading 040,
you need to have subscribed, joined us on Discord and answer the question, what year did Manchester Airport first open?
Uniform Lima,
and that's the year that it became operational. Which is what I need. And for those of you tuning in now, the autopilot's completely broken and we're flying the entire approach manually again.
Speedbird 5 at Alpha, turn left, heading 320 degrees.
Turn left 320 degrees, Speedbird 5 at Alpha. That's 3,500 now. That's just made everybody sick. Pulling G-force there. I'll announce the winner once we land. The minute the wheels touch down on the ground, the entry period closes. What was the heading again? 320 degrees.
Speedbird 1399, report past altitude.
Once the wheels touch down on the ground, the entry period ends, and when we taxi back to the stand,
Speedbird 1399, just confirm your final cruising level for me, please.
I will then go through the process of finding the eligible winners and going from there. Or the eligible entries, sorry.
Speedbird 5 at Alpha, turn left in 270 degrees, cleared ILS approach from 23.
Turn left 270 degrees and cleared ILS 23 right, Speedbird 5 at Alpha. So,
Speedbird 1399, you're going south, so it needs to be an odd level. Flight level 170 would be...
so we're on finals now, almost. Make sure you got your entries in, guys. Time is running out.
Watch out for that. Can you give me 130 for Speedbird 1399?
Speedbird, yeah, 1399, roger, okay. Climb now, flight level 130.
130, Speedbird 1399.
See the runway through the haze of the sunset down ahead. So we've got spoilers armed, auto brakes set to low, the landing lights are on, the seatbelt signs are on, we'll go flaps 2.
Sorry, Alpha, speed 160, knots off greater until 40.
Speed 160 or greater until 40 ME, Speedbird 5 at Alpha.
Legend for uniform Lima, turn right, heading 140 degrees, descend to altitude 3,500.
And now we are flying this ourselves.
140 degrees, 3,500, version 40.
160 will do us nicely, I think. There's a lot more to do when everything's broken and you're having to do all of this yourself. There's a lot more work to do, especially when you're trying to host a giveaway as well. So, as a reminder, we're short finals now, so in about 2 minutes from now...
Speedbird 5 at Alpha, surface wind down, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, 23 right, Speedbird 5 at Alpha. Once the wheels touch down on the runway, that is when the competition closes, and I will then draw the winner from there. To be eligible, you need to make sure you're subscribed to the channel, this channel, joined our Discord server. The link is in the live chat further up, and also in the description. And once you're in that Discord server, you need to accept the rules, so you get the frequent flyer role, and you need to answer the question of what year did Manchester first open. The prize, by the way guys, is 2 codes that will allow you to download the brand new Manchester Airport scenery for free, thanks to Mako Simulations. And it's a product that's been created for Microsoft Flight Simulator, so if you've got any other simulators, it won't work with those. This is for Microsoft Flight Simulator only. So I'm just trying to gently chase back on the glide slope because we are high. And 5 miles now, so I'm just looking on our nav display for that 4 DME, so I can then go back into managed speed.
Lima, turn right, heading 19 degrees, clear down approach with 2.
Right.
Yeah, very true, assuming we actually touched down. Don't say that. Okay, that's 4 DME. The fact that we can reduce speed will allow us to increase our rate of descent as well.
Speedbird 1399, a route direct Kidley.
Direct Kidley, Speedbird 1399.
And Speedbird 1399, contact London Control 132.6.
There we go, we've got 1 red. Waiting for that 2nd red on the PAPI, and we want that diamond on the primary flight display for the vertical guidance back on that horizontal yellow line. I did it quite well for going into Heathrow Airport, I must say. Not so well this time around. Let's bring that nose up. There we go. That's a bit better. Stable on the glide slope. Beautiful sunset. Fantastic airport scenery as well. If you haven't already, make sure you check out that promo video that I released at 11 AM today. And about 30 seconds from now, the prize draw entries will close. Someone else has subscribed, thank you.
Lima, Roger, continue approach 238, number 2, surface wind calm.
Continue approach number 2, region 4, yes, thank you.
You can purchase the Manchester Airport scenery. It's work in progress, but it's early access and available now on macosim.com, and you can purchase that on their website. Minimums?
Minimum 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
We're still floating. There we go, entries are now closed, as they say on TV. So once we get to stand, I will start to go through the process of selecting, finding out all the eligible entries, and then they'll be fed into a website that will provide 2 winners. You can stay tuned for that, or if you wish, you can join us on Discord. The winner will be announced on the Discord server as well. In any case, if you remain here, then you can claim the prize straight away.
Good Fire Alpha, welcome to Manchester. Continue right into Bravo, contact the ground 121.85, bye bye.
Continue right to Bravo and contact ground 121.85. Thanks for your services, Speedbird 5 Alpha, bye.
You're welcome. Vatsim 4 uniform, Lima surface wind calm, runway 23 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23 right, version 4 uniform, Lima.
So nose light, landing lights, APU start. And ground. 12185. Manchester ground, very good evening, Speedbird 58 Alpha, just vacated, 23 right on Bravo, request taxi to the gates.
Speedbird 58 Alpha, welcome back to Manchester, taxi stand 25 via Bravo, Delta and Lima.
Taxi stand 25 via Bravo, Delta, Lima, Speedbird 58 Alpha. Well, I think that's where we started, I think. A lot more traffic at Manchester now on Vatsim. Look how fantastic the scenery is though, guys. If it's your first time seeing it, enjoy. It's a really good price at the minute. I think it was £8-9 or something early access on their website. It's version 0.5 at the moment, so it will go up in price when it hits version 1. It is the same stand that we used actually. What we Bravo Delta.
Golf Lima Sierra, you'll receive your clearance at the hold. Start through port runway for taxi.
Delta's this diagonal beauty here.
We're ready to taxi now.
And then all the way up to Lima.
Golf Lima Sierra after the Boeing A320 is passing left to right.
Boeing A320.
Taxi Horn Point Hotel 1, runway 23 right, via Kilo.
Someone else landing there.
Behind the passing BA from our right to left.
That's that Virgin Dreamliner that declared the missed approach. We've got that APU started. Taxi and things are all on. APU's available. Bleed. And stand 25 is coming up. Yeah, quite a float, but not too bad. Mako Simulations is in the chat again. If your Discord name differs from YouTube, then let me know what your Discord name is in the live chat, so I can try and match it all up. If you do that now while we're live, then we're all good. Failing that, yeah, you can do your nickname as they've pointed out there.
Conduct 2784, yeah. Holding point November Charlie 1 by November Charlie.
November Charlie 1 by November Charlie for Conduct 2784.
Probably is the guy heading to Sydney, I wouldn't put it past him. There's the Terminal 2 pier and things being built in the background as well. Loads of amazing scenery. It's stunning compared to the default. Stand 27 ahead of us. Thanks now to the really Vatsim friendly markers.
Virgin 4 Uniform Lima, Manchester Grand, hello. Taxi stand 27 via Alpha Bravo Delta.
Cool, let's get into this stand then. What I'll do is I'll switch to Unicom, so we'll stay on stand, but it'll be nice and quiet whilst I plan all of the final parts of that giveaway. Stand 25, lovely jubbly. Let's park up. Engine 1 2, let's just kill those. Do the beacon and the seat belts. Pushback Express, so we can go ahead and activate the air bridge, get that connected. And excuse the zoomy drone cam, but I'm going to shoot off down towards the southern part of the airfield and look back whilst I sort out the remainder of the actual results of the competition.
Golf Lima Sierra, contact Manchester radar on 118.57.
Radar 11857, Golf Lima Sierra.
So, just in case any of you were wondering, the correct answer was 1938. So I'll use the Manchester Airport's official website with their history, and 1938, Ringway Airport, as it was known,
Are we going to be waiting for the Virgin sprint?
was officially opened on the 25th of June, with operations beginning 25th of June 1938, operations beginning at the airport 2 days later.
Not a problem for Thunder 228.
So the correct answer was 1938, which lots of you got correct. So I'm just going through the live chat now. So we've got Mariner Halley, well done. You got that correct. So you, I need to check the eligible entries, meet the criteria of being subscribed and in the Discord as well. But people that have correctly answered the question, we've got Mariner Halley, the commentator, Ben Foster.
Just around, good afternoon, Shuttle 3 Zulu with you, correction 3 Victor with you on stand 8321. Rest close to London Heathrow, information Romeo on board.
Shuttle 3 Victor, Manchester Ground, hello. Cleared Heathrow on the standby 1 Romeo
Josh.
departure, talk 7501.
Roger, clear to Heathrow, standby 1 Romeo, squawking 7501, Shuttle 3 Victor.
Shuttle 3 Victor, read back quick. Contact 72784 after the Virgin A350 at Parkton Gate. Taxi holding point Mike 1, runway 23 right, via Delta, Papa, Kilo and Juliet.
Okay, once the EGCC is going to stand, we'll taxi
Yeah,
Delta,
there's loads,
Papa,
so
Kilo,
bear with me. It's going to take a little time to work all of this out.
Manchester Ground Virgin 4, you calling.
Ready for Uniform Lima, Manchester.
Loads of correct answers.
Contact 2784, do you have clearance between that surgeon ahead of you?
Yeah, he's moving off now onto the runway, so I'll go past him now. Contact 2784.
Contact 2784, no worries. Contact Manchester Approach on 118.57, have a good flight.
Right.
This one 575 for some J.
You guys are giving me a lot of work to do. There's a lot of valid and correct entries from what I can see so far.
Good afternoon, speedbird 205, radio check.
Speedbird 205, readability 5.
So I'm just checking against my subscribers and people in the Discord as well.
205, QNH 1018, type Airbus A320 requesting clearance to London Gatwick on file, as filed. And we have information only on those.
Speedbird 205, you've fired an incorrect flight plan. I'll just go and get a new one for you. Stand by 2 minutes.
Thank you, please.
While I'm sorting all this, I hope you guys are enjoying the beautiful scenery at Manchester. It's a fantastic payware airport that's been created.
Speedbird 205, Manchester ground.
Go ahead, ground.
Speedbird 205, I amended your flight plan. I can send it you if you want. You are cleared Gatwick on the Samba 1 Romeo departure, squawk 2222.
Squawk 2222 for speedbird 205. Can you repeat the departure for runway 23 right?
Speedbird 205, be back correct.
Guys, it's going to take me maybe like another five or so minutes. And whenever you hear that ding, it's somebody subscribing. If they've just entered, it's a little bit too late for them.
Ground shuttle 3 Victor, stand 8, ready for pushback.
Shuttle 3 Victor, stand 8, pushback, approved face south.
Pushback approved facing south, shuttle 3 Victor.
Cool. Right, so when I do get all these eligible entries, I'm going to put it onto a spinning wheel with all the correct names of people that have entered correctly, and I'm then going to bring it up on the display for all of you guys to see, and we're going to then run it. It's there, correct.
Ground speedbird 205, stand 10, requesting pushing.
Speedbird 205, stand by due to a company pushing from a stand next to you.
Roger that, let me know.
Just verifying everybody is in the Discord that's eligible so far. Okay. Refresh that. So, see if I can get this on display capture. Probably won't work knowing my poor technological skills. We've got our first winner.
Ready for taxi, shuttle 3 Victor.
Shuttle 3 Victor, taxi holding point Mike 1, runway 23 right via Lima, Papa, Kilo and Julia.
Roger, taxi to Mike 1 for 23 right via Lima, Papa, Kilo and Juliet.
And our first winner is John Mason.
Feedback 205 after the company A321 passing left to right.
So congratulations to John Mason. If you're still in the live chat, let me know.
After the taxiing, AC20 pushing start approved, facing south for feedback.
There we go. It'd help if I left the screen on correctly. So if John Mason's still in the live chat, let me know that you're there. There we go. Congratulations. Drop me a private message on Discord, and we'll get that code to you. So very, very big congratulations to him. And second one, loads of entries. And Cadet Scorp is the second winner. So big congratulations to both of you guys. You both win a copy of the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020's brand spanking new Manchester scenery, as we're seeing it in its purest form there. So let me know as well, Scorp, make sure if you're still in the chat, give me a heads up. Both of you need to ping me on Discord within 24 hours and we'll get that prize to you. Mako Simulations is in the live chat still, great to see, thank you. Thank you for donating the 2 prizes for this today. Good luck with the rest of your launch for your product. There are going to be more live streams over the weekend with other YouTube channels as well, so if you've missed out today and you want to see other bits, then obviously feel free to join those guys. But being a small channel, obviously this is probably the biggest chance you have to win, so congratulations to the 2 winners. Head to macosim.com or you can go ahead and purchase the product if you still want it. I highly recommend it. It is absolutely stunning. and we'll end the live stream there.
Manchester ground, Midnight 15, request radio check.
Midnight 15, read 85.
And
Roger, 85 or so,
Cadet
we
score.
got information
There we
Romeo
go.
aircraft type TBM 900, request clearance to destination.
Lovely stuff. Hope you've enjoyed the video, today's live stream, and it's certainly been interesting with a very badly behaving autopilot, so thank you all for tuning in.
Squawk 7364.
Squawk 7364, correct them on the Romeo departure, may that not fly.
Make sure you keep subscribed to the channel. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all again very soon. Have a good day.
Triple 3 Victor, contact Manchester departure 118 SL57, have a good flight.
Roger, Manchester radar 118575, thank you very much, Triple 3 Victor.